A tomb sealed for more than 2,000 years is opened, and inside lies a riddle Rome never solved. A people Rome feared, admired, copied, and ultimately erased. Yet traces of them still whispered through forgotten cities, cryptic writings, and the gold-painted eyes of ancient statues. Who were the Etruscans? The mysterious civilization that built an empire long before Rome learned to walk. Their story doesn't begin with certainty. It begins with questions, and maybe you can help answer them. Imagine the Italian peninsula around 800 BCE, long before the first Roman Senate gathered or the first legion marched. Rising from the lush hills of central Italy was a civilization so wealthy, so sophisticated, that Greek traders called their homeland the land of the rich. The Etruscans weren't merely prosperous. They were innovators, metalworkers, master builders, expert sailors. Their cities glowed with bronze and gold, and their temples towered over landscapes where Rome was still only scattered huts. But here's the twist. We still don't know where they came from. Ancient historians argued fiercely. Herodotus believed they were seafarers from Anatolia. Others insisted they were native Italians, born from the soil they ruled. Modern DNA suggests a tangled origin, partly local, partly Eastern, a puzzle with missing pieces. What do you think? Travelers from afar, or children of the Italian land? What we do know is this: the Etruscans dominated. They formed a network of powerful city-states via Tarquinia, Volcaea, Cerveteri, one boasting its own kings, armies, and culture. Their society was far more advanced than early Rome, and Rome felt it. Picture this moment: a young Rome, overshadowed by its northern neighbor, ruled not by Romans but by Etruscan kings. The last three kings of Rome, Tarquinius, Priscus, Servius Tullius, and Tarquinius Supervius, were all Etruscan. They built Rome's first great temples, laid out its streets, and shaped the Roman military. They were the reason Rome had the foundations it needed to grow into an empire. Yet the Romans later rewrote the story. They claimed Etruscan kings were tyrants, oppressors, monsters. But were they? Or was this simply the propaganda of a rising state eager to erase a civilization it once depended on? Consider how history is written by the victors. Then imagine how many truths are still buried beneath Rome's triumphal arches. The Etruscans were very different from their Roman successors. Their society shocked outsiders. Women attended banquets, drank wine, played music, and even participated in political life. Think of all in Greece or early Rome. Etruscan women were educated, powerful, and respected. Their tombs preserve their names, their achievements, their faces. In a world where most ancient women disappeared from the record, Etruscan women still smile at us through painted sarcophagi. Their religion was elaborate, mysterious, and deeply tied to divination. They believed the gods spoke through thunder, lightning, animal liver signs that revealed the universe's hidden laws. Roman priests later adopted these methods almost entirely. Even Rome's symbols of power, the fasces, the bundle of rods and axe, later adopted by governments across history, was Etruscan. You might not realize how much of Roman culture wasn't Roman at all. Gladiatorial games, Etruscan funerary rituals, Roman drainage systems, Etruscan engineering, Rome's alphabet, Etruscan, borrowed from the Greeks and passed along to shape the writing system you're seeing right now. So why did such a rich, powerful civilization collapse? It didn't happen overnight. For centuries, the Etruscans faced enemies on all sides. Greeks challenged them at sea, especially after the Battle of Cumae in 474 BCE, where Etruscan dominance in the Mediterranean took a devastating blow. Meanwhile, the rising Celts pushed from the north. But the most dangerous threat grew right next door: Rome. As Rome expanded, it absorbed Etruscan city after city. Some resisted fiercely. Veii battled Rome for years, culminating in a siege so brutal that ancient writers described it as the moment Rome became truly imperial. When Veii fell in 396 BCE, it sent shockwaves across Etruria. Others tried diplomacy, alliances, even cultural integration, but Rome was relentless. By the 1st century BCE, the Etruscans were officially Roman citizens. Their language fell silent. Their cities were renamed. Their gods absorbed into Roman mythology. A civilization that shaped Rome more than any other was swallowed by it. But the strangest part? The Etruscan language is still barely understood. Thousands of inscriptions exist on pottery, statues, tombs, but we can't fully read them. Their long manuscripts, possibly stored in temples or libraries, were destroyed. Was this part of Rome's cultural takeover, or just the natural fading of a society overwhelmed by a superpower? Some scholars think the answer may lie hidden in tombs, still unechoed. Entire underground cities remain untouched beneath Italian soil rooms filled with untouched artifacts. Lost writings, maybe even the clues needed to decode the language. If you had the chance, would you open those tombs, or Would you fear what forgotten gods might stir? Yet the Etruscans didn't vanish completely. Their art still shines in museums. Their engineering lives beneath Rome's streets. Their influence shaped kings, generals, emperors. Even the very concept of Roman identity, its fashion, its symbols, its religion carries an Etruscan pulse. The irony of history is almost poetic. The empire that conquered the world may have owed its greatest strengths to a people it tried to erase. And that leaves us with one final question. If Rome hadn't absorbed the Etruscans, would the world today look completely different? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think the Etruscans were Rome's teachers, rivals, or victims, or all three at once? If you enjoyed this deep dive into a forgotten world, consider subscribing for more hidden histories, ancient mysteries, and powerful stories lost to time. Your support helps uncover the next civilization waiting.